I kinda feel like I just took a limitless pill. The verse up on the beat, watch me murder the krill. That's a sci-fi reference. Nerd shit my preference. Family is the only thing.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back. It's Dev. Welcome to the channel. We're back. Orville. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here for episode 7. Last on Orville. The Krill. Ed, Malloy, they went on a Krill ship, snuck on with their holographic technology where they turn themselves into Krill people pretty much. And it was really funny, really good. But they did kill pretty much most of that ship, besides that one chick that they took prisoner and a bunch of kids that they just sent back to their parents. So I guess you could say they did the right thing if you think the Krill are bad people. Obviously, the Krill aren't good people, but like they're their own species and just kind of killed a shit ton of them, and that will probably start something. Somebody will find out from the Krill, and it's not going to be good. But this show's great, dude. This show's great. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time, and yeah, as you guys can see, it's a lot brighter in here. It's daytime. We're not shooting this at night. You know what I mean? So you guys got the lights. You guys can see my room to a T, and maybe it's not as vibey. I think it looks better with like these lights on, because I have like these lights up here that I can change different colors, and then the lights on the wall. So Orville, it's a great show. Once again, shout out to Logic for introducing me to this show. He never told me personally, but he's, like I've said in other videos, he's mentioned it in past live streams and whatever, and he has a literal song called Orville. So I was like, fuck it. I'm a big Logic fan. I'm very parasocial, so I'm gonna see what he likes. And with Orville, 7 episodes in, this shit's hilarious. I see the appeal. I see why people say it's the best Star Trek thing out now. Even Adam, or that Johns dude, whatever, not Johns, whatever his name is that does movie reviews. I'm having a brain fart, and I've been having brain farts, and I don't remember his name, but that he's a movie reviewer, and he said Orville is like the best Star Trek. I didn't watch the video because obviously season 3 is currently airing, and that would be spoilers, so I don't want to be spoiled. Nonetheless, let's get into Orville, episode 7. In 3, 2, 1.
I guess what I'm having a little bit of trouble with here is how you could have done something like this in the first place.
Down 7.5 million.
I'm just kind of over her right now. Well, she's just been kind of like a really bad friend to all our other friends, you know? I mean, she got 15 downvotes last week, so that tells you something.
Oh, I've seen shit like this. You can downvote or upvote people in real life.
You have the breakfast on? Yeah, but I missed the first part. What'd they do? That one has really weird eyes.
Jeez.
I was gonna wear the blue one, but then I totally forgot. I let Jessica borrow it, and now she's out of town.
It's like an advanced version of social credit. What'd this guy even do?
Final vote has begun.
Almost 10 million votes. There it is. Oh man. Are we tackling communism? I mean, I guess, you know, obviously communism is an economic, at least Marxism, even communism, socialism, it's all economic theory. And shit like that isn't necessarily communism, but it's something that has been talked about what would happen in a future communist society. That's funny. I really like that. I mean, the idea of the upvote and downvote thing in real society is terrifying. I could see that happening more in capitalism than a communist society. Let's see what they see. I mean, obviously we don't do that. Now China does social credit, majority rule. China does social credit, which I'm not really fond of, but
Union cultural anthropologists believe it bears remarkable similarities to your 21st century Earth.
So, like, I could go down there and get, like, a manwich?
Nobody's going to...
Communications failure?
Maybe. I'm gonna go check on the landing team. Orders, you have the con.
Aye, sir.
all right, Bortis.
We don't have a lot of specific information on this society. Traditional Sargas 4 headwear, various styles.
Here. There you go. That's better.
That's a goofy ass style.
Be clear about that.
My God, you guys look like unemployed backup dancers.
It's so true. Especially Lara.
Sargas 4 is a capitalist culture.
What is it?
It's money.
What do you do with it?
You give it to people, and they give you stuff.
Okay, yes, a capitalist culture.
There's gonna be a lot of weird surprises down there, so everyone's gonna have to stay alert.
I was right.
You leave as tiny a footprint as you can on that society. No interference. If, God forbid, something's happened to our people, you get out of there fast, you report back here. Understood?
Okay.
All right, good luck.
All right, we're gonna see what happens when a capitalist society advances into the
Do
future.
something about that nose, will you?
Aye, sir.
I'm kind of excited. You guys know I like talking capitalism and, you know, economic theory. Not really, but you know I like shitting on capitalism. You guys see me talk about it a lot, but I'm excited to see what happens.
Hey, Jess, good to see you back.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that's probably the worst flu I ever had.
Well, hey, looks like you lost 2 pounds.
You know, I'll take it.
Oh, look at that. How nice is your grandma, huh? How much does she love you?
Thank you, Grandma.
Oh, you are so welcome, dear one. What do you give to Grandma? Thank you, good girl.
This place. My God, it's incredible how similar it is to old Earth.
Old Earth.
All preloaded with 200,000 upvotes.
That's great, thanks.
All odd numbers, a couple of downloads included, so it doesn't seem fake.
Weird how?
Too grindy.
A little grindy can be good.
Yeah, but this was really grindy.
Wait, what's too grindy? Right? Like, is this too grindy?
What the hell are you doing?
Is this too grindy? Where the grind is just right.
Lieutenant, knock it off right now. That's an order.
All right. I was just trying to help out.
What part of inconspicuous don't you understand?
I'd just like a cup of tea, please.
Read the sign.
Wow.
These are from my 20s. I'm a completely different person, and
If you don't get out of here right now, I'm going to call the police. Oh my God, what did you do?
Commander, look.
Again, what you are seeing here is a man performing what appears to be a lewd act on a statue of Mela Gibson. Recorded just a few months ago.
Grayson Orville.
Mercer here, go ahead.
Captain, there's something going on down here. Some kind of social hysteria surrounding Lieutenant Lamar.
Show some respect for your country, jerk.
Holy shit.
We gotta get out of here.
You're under arrest.
Ladies and gentlemen, capitalism. We'll see about that.
Are you supposed to be my lawyer or something?
You're what?
My lawyer.
I'm not familiar with that term.
You know, with everything I've seen today, I'm not the least bit.
No change, Captain. We're waiting for them to bring him out.
I still want to know how the hell a member of my crew let this happen.
It was my fault. I take full responsibility.
Do you have any idea how bad this is?
Ed, I'll fix it. Captain couldn't get clearance from the Union. We're gonna have to work within the laws of the society.
Is the captain mad?
Well, he's more mad at me.
I'm a spaceman. You gotta let me out of here. I'm a spaceman.
Make this work for yourself. Come on.
I'm a spaceman.
He has no respect for his nation, says one person. We don't need people like that in our society, says another. Correct him now. Obviously, people are very passionate about this, so
I want to see what the people are upvoting him and what they're saying.
I just had to do that. Good girl.
Okay, so let's get straight to it, because everybody wants to know, why would you do something so blatantly demeaning?
Listen to Orville. Are you watching?
We're seeing it.
I like soda. I'm a good driver.
Who would need such a large cup?
Yeah, what?
You're telling me this is their legal process?
We haven't seen evidence of any codified legal framework. It all seems subject to public vote at any given time.
Captain, what she is describing is an absolute unstructured democracy.
Yep.
There is no record of any previously discovered society operating in such a fashion.
Government by American Idol.
Pretty much.
Audience and you folks at home, cast your votes.
Dude, I gotta say, this is creepy. I mean it, this is creepy.
It is. It is really fucking creepy. A dystopian ass society. This is what America's heading to. This is genuinely what America's heading to.
All right.
It's a Reddit, but in real life.
Who? John? Our friend who got arrested? You're kidding me, right?
Oh my, no, screw that guy. Why would you ever want to talk to him again? I mean, he got 1 million downvotes.
Take the Nafolo off.
I'm sorry, the what?
You're not Kelvic. That's traditional Kelvic headwear. It's not a hat.
It's off.
You're literally pissing on my heritage by wearing that.
I have a really bad rash under here. It's disgusting you throw up, so.
I think you're lying.
Service doctor. You knew it.
Hey, that guy's gone if you guys want.
New problem.
Jesus.
You guys really are from another planet?
Two different planets, actually. Claire's from a place called Earth, and I'm from a planet called Slea.
So can you guys, like, do stuff? I downvoted.
It looks like you just didn't see her.
It doesn't matter. You people decided.
That was always Lewis.
This is such a dystopian ass society, and I hate it. It gives me fucking paranoia.
Don't you recognize me? It's Claire.
Of course. Claire, you look healthy and happy.
They turn them into literal NPCs.
My next guest is a guy you've all seen or heard about on the feed. His actions speak for themselves. Here's John Lamar.
Lewis, they killed him. My God, his family.
Please tell Tom's family I wish them great happiness and good health.
Oh, God.
If he stays below 10 million downvotes before the tour window elapses, he's fine. But honestly, I've never seen anyone above 9 million at this stage who came out uncorrected.
Claire, let's leave your little friend down there.
Lysella.
We're gonna bring her aboard the Orville.
Okay. She's gonna freak the fuck out.
Oh my God.
Planet called Kalon.
Orders, can you make a note? We should have, like, pretzels and water and stuff on the table when people come in here.
Noted, Captain. I will not fail you.
Great.
But what about everybody else? Everybody deserves a voice. That's what we're taught.
A voice should be earned, not given away.
How do you know what foods are healthiest for your children? Hell no. Y'all not putting me in that thing. Get off me! Crap, that's no good. Isaac, can you make him fatter?
Like him now.
Flooding the feed with the image. The entries are spreading and multiplying.
No!
That's tugging at these heartstrings.
sticking to the feed, Lieutenant Lamar has escaped punishment.
Wow.
Thank you for letting me see all of this. I just wish I could tell somebody.
Well, maybe all you need to tell them is that their world can do better.
Yes, change. That was probably my favorite episode. That was so good. That was so good. I love them going to a world in the future that is still in 21st century mindset. How Earth is now, but how Earth... I could go on a rant right now. I could. I don't want to because I gotta work here soon, but we can talk. You know, this kind of society is something that we could definitely see in the future. Downvotes, upvotes. I mean, it's Reddit, but integrated with real life. And it matters. Your vote matters, but it matters to an extent that is not really good for society. Because you have to act good. You have to pretty much act your entire life. Which is terrifying. You have to literally turn into an NPC. You cannot do bad things. You can't joke. Even if it's a offensive joke. Now, there's things in society nowadays, like, you shouldn't say, like, racist jokes, anti-Semitic jokes, you know, being transphobic, homophobic, like, that shit's not good. Like, just don't be like that. But you could still make jokes about those people, just like how you can make jokes about white people or anything. You can make jokes about anything. But there's jokes out there, and the way people joke about certain things, especially, you know, controversial things, they just don't sound like jokes. They don't. And that's how, you know, some comedians are like. I mean, I love Bill Burr, so I'm not going to shit on Bill Burr. Dave Chappelle's a legend. He's classic. He'll always be one of the greatest. But sometimes when he's making those kind of jokes, it's like, dog, you don't, like, you just sound ignorant as fuck. But I'm not going to go into that. That's also controversial, hating on Dave Chappelle. But seeing a dystopian society like this is what I fear for America. I fear something like this. A voting system, an absolute democracy for where every single person gets a vote, but it's on every single person. Like, you see a person you don't like, you can vote bad on them. You record them, bad. It's like Twitter and Reddit, but in real life. And it has consequences. This is like if Reddit were to run the government. Or Twitter were to run the government. That is actually cancel culture. What we see in real life with cancel culture isn't, like, cancel culture doesn't exist. That's not real. You know what I mean? Cancel culture does not exist. And as many of you people want to say, oh, cancel culture, I fucking hated these fucking people, just canceling everybody, which I agree with. Like, it's dumb as fuck sometimes. Sometimes it's justified, but most of the time it's not real. When you try and cancel these people, whether it be far-right Republicans, liberals, anybody who's in the rich hemisphere of being rich and incredibly grateful for shit, and they do something bad and they get canceled on Twitter and people hate them, that does nothing to them. They still have their money. They still do what they do, whether it be work on a show, TV, whatever. Like Gina Carano. She got canceled, and guess what? She's still doing movies. She's working for the Daily Wire and shit like that, which is cringe as fuck. I fucking hate the Daily Wire. Fucking Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, it's so cringe. But then again, about the society that they live in, it's so terrifying. It looks like they just have not advanced as a society at all. They haven't advanced one bit, and it's like, holy shit. It's a really bad society. You know, at the beginning of the video, I was like, oh, it's kind of like a social credit system, but like, you just get votes, and it's a form of democracy. Like, they still live in a democratized society, yes. But the economics in their society is still based off of capitalism. You know, you still have lobs or money or whatever they called it. And you can buy things with your votes, you know. I think that's how it works. Or you just can't go into a place and they can't serve you if you have this amount of downvotes or whatever it may be. And it just dehumanizes you. And then you get all these downvotes, and then you just get lobotomized, and you're just a literal NPC. That's terrifying. That is so scary. I have no idea what life would be like if it was like that, you know. And then the media is so just back and forth, opinion. No. Hey, editing me while I'm editing this video, I did want to add one little thing. This society is neoliberalism at its finest. It really is. You know, the cancel culture, being politically correct to a T. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you shouldn't be offensive and shit like that. But there's room for jokes, obviously. And yeah, this is the future. This episode is the future that neoliberals want for a capitalist society. I wonder what a Republican ran society would look like in the future. Would it be like this? No. I think it would be different. It probably wouldn't be good. They would both be equally bad. But the other, like this one, they at least get democracy, but in the worst way possible. Absolute democracy, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That should never be used in real life. I don't know. I just was thinking about that while editing this. Continue. Oh, this is fact. No, this is fact. No, this is fact. It's just how, you know, media is nowadays, and the news. It's just a bunch of people just talking about issues that obviously will never get resolved. They talk about it nonstop, but these issues will never get resolved because people in positions of government won't do anything. And in this one, the people make the decision, but the majority decision, and a lot of people, the loudest people are the people who are opposed to certain things, you know. Like the majority in America right now, obviously there's a lot of, you know, left-leaning people and progressive people in America, but the silent majority that you feel like you hear about all the time online is all the Trumpsters and all the fucking, you know, Republican, sometimes neo-Nazi fucking motherfuckers on the internet that you hear most out of on most issues. Like you see a lot of them on Reddit, a lot on TikTok, and those voices are really loud compared to more progressive voices. Like Ben Shapiro's huge. Literally the most watched cable news fucking show is Tucker Carlson. That's the majority right now. And that's sad that it's like that. These people listen to people like Tucker Carlson, people who spout shit on Fox News daily. And it's the most watched cable news program in the fucking United States. It's disgusting. I know I'm ranting, but it's just what I fear is going to happen to a, you know, absolute democratized capitalist society, you know, ran by the people, but it's just for consumerism and just acting like a bot and going to work every day just to slave away and risk your life. If you do one wrong thing, you get a downvote and boom, you're fucked. Like, that's terrifying. That's genuinely terrifying. But yes, that was a great episode. I loved it. I mean, we didn't get a lot of Ed this episode, but it was great. It was good stuff. And hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please like, favorite, subscribe, hit the notification bell for daily videos every single day. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, and all the social media links in the description below. I got to go to work here soon. I got to go take a shit. And we'll catch you later. Goodbye.